This was posted in my group. Now, this was initially posted because this person thought this was a 1944 struck over a 1943 with an S mint mark. Now, we can't really see the coin that well, but you can obviously see it was sent to ICG. They graded it very fine 25 details damaged. It's a 1944. This is what I try to tell people. If your date has damage on it, forget it. You're not going to get the 43 that you think you're going to get. But this person literally saw an S here and thought it was over a 43. It's a case of pareidolia. So you can obviously see that. I know the images aren't that great. The problem with this is not that he sent it off. That doesn't make sense anyways. He was told not to, told it wasn't what he thought it was, but he said that he sold it for $800. Here's the images of the coin when it was posted before they sent it off. And the problem is they were bragging about selling this coin. They were bragging that the person was going to send it to CAC. He was bragging that he talked to people at Heritage, and he didn't. Or at least if he did, they didn't tell him that it was what he thought it was. I mean, he sent it to ICG, as I showed you the pictures, and the coin is damaged. It's not a mint error. It's not a variety. Here's some more images. You can see it a little bit better. Those are contact marks all over this coin. Just because they make shapes that look like something to you does not make it a mint error or doesn't make it a mint mark or anything else. And it's obviously a 4. There's no 3 there at all. And it's not overstruck a 3. This is not overstruck anything. But they were just bragging away. And, we banned them from the group because of it. It's not appropriate to do this to people. Even if somehow this person that bought this was convinced, because it's in an ICG holder as damaged, but something convinced them that it was something else. Okay, so I can't say for sure what was going on there, but with all the stuff that was flying around, it wouldn't surprise me if the person buying this was not coached into thinking it was something, and that the ICG got it wrong and CAC might correct it. That's what I'm getting here, because CAC was mentioned. But here's the problem with this. People say caveat emptor. They say buyer beware. It's the buyer's responsibility. That's BS. I don't like using that term, but it's the truth. I don't buy it, because any of you out there, if you go to a lawyer, a doctor, a grocery store, a craft store, you go to any of these hardware stores, if you go to an auto parts store or wherever you go, you expect the people that are selling there, that are running that own it, to be able to tell you honestly and truthfully about the product they're selling, and to be able to sell you what you need to repair your car, or to recommend the correct parts or the right food. That's what you expect. They're supposed to be at least semi-experts, or at least knowledgeable in what they're selling. If they're not, you give them a bad review. I mean, if it's a doctor, you could lose your life. You could lose a family member's life. I know that stuff happens regardless, because there's always dishonest people in every hobby and every profession. I know there's mistakes made in every profession, even by honest professionals. But the point of it is that we're looking at as a whole. When you walk into a place of business, you expect them to know. Unfortunately, we don't hold the sellers online that have all these falsely listed mint errors on eBay to the same standards. And I don't understand that. I mean, I don't understand that. We have to hold everyone responsible for what they're selling. If you are selling something that's going to cost somebody their hard-earned cash, in this day and age especially, you need to be held responsible if you're misrepresenting it. And I wish there was legislation for it. There's no justification for it. I don't care who gets upset at me over it. It is a fact in my mind, and will always will be, that you need to know what you're selling, or you don't sell it at all. It's that simple. You get an appraisal on it. If you're told it's nothing, or you get it graded and you're told it's just damaged, that's what it is. There's no going out to someone and showing it to them and trying to convince them it's something else, and then end up selling it to them for a crazy amount of money that it's not even worth. That is irresponsible. That is greed at its finest. And it's a horrible thing to do to somebody else. We just have too many people trying to sell damaged coins. And I mean, I have a whole monster box full of damaged coins. I have a monster box full of clean coins. I have a monster box full of counterfeit coins. And I've done video after video on damaged coins and how you can make them, how it happens. And whenever I'm going to sell something, it's honestly described and it is accurately described. And you can be guaranteed that. So you need to buy from people who do think that way, because that's who earns your business. So thanks for watching my latest video. Please like, share, and comment, and have a great day.